Hey everyone, let's get into the action for the big Fed day. Ooh, I'm getting so much marketing stuff about the Fed, and in reality, I think it will be a nothing event. So let's stick to the girl we brought to the prompt, what stocks to play. Well, let's first start with the boring banks. You can see the December 65 calls for TD Bank hitting, and if you notice, just on these top, let's say 5 names, TD and SYF a Buffett stock, looky here, another bank. If you recall, we had some CFG, Citizens Financial calls. They actually closed the calls yesterday for a double. We got I think about 40% or so in those, but still very nice. But if you look at the flow, basically it's a lot of banks. We've been seeing, even SoFi, like a small bank. Robinhood, another one, especially if you like momentum stocks. Hood has their event, I believe, mid-October. But you can see very strong there in the chart. JP Morgan had some calls there that did very well. Very, very nice. I had the 195 calls, and, look at the stock rocket from there. DFS, another credit card, same space, right? SYF, some more of them. So again, not doing anything crazy. American Express, right? Just sticking with kind of the boring stocks. If you don't know which one to play, you could always play KRE. Let's see if the options are liquid though. Bid-ask might be a little wide. Never mind. October calls are like 10% wide. I wouldn't trade them. Maybe just stick with the XLF. They're penny wide, and obviously you want penny wide options because, well, you don't want to pay arm and a leg to the market makers. So banks will be sensitive. IWM makes up of banks and energy. Could play that too, but I think there's more risk in that. Bonds, who cares? I mean, really, bonds are slightly down today. Could look at the ZB bond futures. Bonds down, good for equities. Yay. Again, who cares about bonds? The Japanese yen, that is important though. The yen had a big rally. Hence, we saw that sell-off when I was on a cruise. Was it last week or so? And the yen coming back down. That should be good for stocks. The China stocks. Ooh, the FXI looking a little better. We had a big trade in BABA, 100+%. And the weekly calls from the penny option scanner. And our good friend Babita. Those weekly 85s did very well. So you can look at China Internet ETF. KWeb looks horrible, but I mean the China stocks are, I guess, kind of bouncing. We'll say. Some retailers, Nike. Ooh my, calls up 40%. We saw some nice orders there. Nike last time they hit was Bill Ackman, and then when this order hit, with 3 minutes left in the day, did very well too. If you want a shoe stock, look at the Onion. Oh my. They make that Swiss Onion shoe. Very, very strong. And then Foot Locker, we had some flow literally when the stock was on the dead lows and the stock popped, more than 10%. So great timing, institutional order flow traders. If you're looking at puts, ENVX was down 5% yesterday. Closed most of the puts for 25%. Huge trade after that $1.3 million put buy. So you can still buy puts in individual stocks, right? Just look for big flow and the puts. Let's see what else. The gold holding up. The crypto, Bitcoin. I actually was like, man, I like Bitcoin a few days ago, and then it had this huge rally. Right in here. So that's a big rally. What, like 3,000 points in the Bitcoin? But again, the Bitcoin ETFs are all bull crap. Obviously, look at the chart. So don't. I can't tell you what to do, but the ETFs are horrible, right? So I don't know what you do. I guess you have to do a Coinbase account and buy Bitcoin and all that jazz. I don't touch it personally, but risk is on into Bitcoin. There's no doubt about that. Let's go back into space because I want to take you to outer space, girl. Lunar printing 815 pre-market. 8:15 pre-market. The stock is up, what, 50% or so? We love space, and this is why. This is one of the space stocks I've been talking about for the past few weeks, and there you go. So big payday coming your way on the space. ASTS is another space stock. Again, this one already made a move, so it's not going to be as frisky. Speaking of space, did you check out the Children's Place? With the stock tripling in a few days, a big short squeeze there. That's what I love to play, the short squeezes. And then you're seeing some October puts because this guy's an absolute animal. But to be fair, the shares are down 60 cents pre-market, so maybe this freak is a beast because they timed very, very good. So it's a pretty nice move, down 60 cents after that put buy. 436,000 with 8 minutes left in the day. These traders are damn good, aren't they? But anywho, big week, everyone. We had some fantastic trades. App loving. I sold the calls at like 35%. Now they're up 500%. Wow, wow, wow. X calls. Gonna do good. X with some news this morning, up about 4%. So letter X. Hopefully everyone got to buy that dip that they gave you when the stock was down like 30% when I was on the cruise. Besides that, just don't do anything crazy. Everything's going good. Trading's been phenomenal. Just, don't go oversized. Don't try to do some strategy where you're risking, $1,000 to make $50 or $100 because eventually you're going to get ran over. Just stick directional calls, puts. I would say shoot for 25-30%, but if you've held on, you've done a lot better because you've had some real big, greater than expected moves. So you've been rewarded, but rule of thumb, it's always good to trim and trail. We had some big trades in IBM, BABA, Intel, 288%. We saw so many Intel calls that day. It was I think it was 18 different orders in Intel calls. So, don't do anything crazy, right? Stick with the flow. Look for repeat flow. It's the best thing I can say. See the order more than once, more than twice, 3 times, it's your lucky charm. I'm out. Like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Yeah. If you need to buy something, call. That's really it.